Breathing. We do it without even thinking. But did you know intentionally breathing can actually help manage your mental health, even decrease stress?
Okay, so what's the difference between just breathing and intentional breathing? Here to explain is breathwork practitioner Jasmine Marie. Jasmine, thanks for being with us.
We're all ears.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I mean, just hearing your voice, it sounds so calm. Okay, so explain to
Yeah.
us what intentional breathing is and how it can actually help us take care of our mental health.
Yeah, so intentional breathing or breath work is an active form of meditation. Some people, when they think of meditation, it's very just calming. Maybe you're listening to music. But with breath work, you're really focusing the number of breaths you're taking during a sequence of time. Also, really focusing on the filling up your lungs with the breath and really focusing your attention on actively breathing. So it's more of an active meditation. It really helps to reduce anxiety and stress in the body and relieve the body of trauma.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their own journey, right? You have a personal journey that you kind of are navigating to help people understand how to take a step back to breathe.
Absolutely.
What is
Yeah.
it?
So hustle and bustle, went to NYU business school there. And of course, it's kind of historically known that we're dealing with a lot of stress. Post work, I was in global brand marketing or post graduation was in global brand marketing and really navigating the hustle and bustle of a busy career and found myself overworked and dealing with lots of anxiety. And when I went to my doctor, they're like, this is stress. So you got to figure out ways to manage this stress. It's nothing that we can do with any kind of medicine. This is all your nervous system and really working with your nervous system on a daily basis to come up with, a practice that helps reduce that anxiety and stress.
I think you've got it spot on. You have to be intentional about it because a lot of times we go through life and we're stressed and we don't realize it. I notice myself when I get stressed, I kind of like push my shoulders up and I don't realize in the afternoon that when I sit down, I'm like, oh my goodness, my shoulders are so tense. But you have an organization dedicated to creating a safe space for women of color to actively learn how to manage this stress, right? And a lot of it through breath work. So tell us about Black Girls Breathing.
Absolutely. So Black Girls Breathing, like you mentioned, is a safe space for Black women to learn about this practice and incorporate it into their day. And even beyond just the breath work, what's really been pivotal for us during COVID is the sense of community. So everyone has had to shift in the ways that they relate. And also our community, experienced high numbers of COVID-related deaths. So you're dealing with women who've lost spouses, parents, children, and they're not able to grieve even in the normal way. So finding a sense of community within our organization has been so monumental for them.
How have you been able to pivot, really? Because you're mentioning that community, right? And you're all there in the group photo, which is beautiful to see, but obviously we can't do that right now.
Yeah, I mean, since inception of our organization, we've had virtual breathwork circles, but we did notice how our older ladies, 45 plus, were more hesitant to do virtual until they were forced to. So we're not meeting in person, and they're like, well, I still need some kind of way to manage the isolation I'm feeling, the grief that I'm feeling, and also just get a sense of managing my mental health. So they really adapted and realized, hey, I'm still getting the tools. We're not in person, we're not able to do that. And we've seen significant growth in our organization globally during
That's
the past
fantastic.
year.
All right, so I want to bring in the entire team. We're talking a lot about breath work and techniques and whatnot. So let's actually do it so the folks at home can join in and learn to de-stress a little.
I love it. One of my favorite breathwork routines usually incorporates something that our bodies do naturally when we're frustrated or stressed. And what is that? That's sighing, right? Something we naturally do when we're frustrated. So how can we incorporate a response that our body does automatically into the breath work? So mouth is going to be wide open for increased airflow.
Okay.
I know it looks silly, but open your mouth wide. You're going to inhale through the mouth and exhale out of the mouth with a sigh. It looks like this.
That's hard.
Notice your shoulders really relax.
Right?
We ate stir fry earlier. We all had garlic.
A lot of garlic.
In the mouth.
The crew's like, you're not wearing masks. Why are you breathing on
Hi.
us? Okay. All right. Now what do we do?
Yeah,
busy.
you can keep that going, and that's one you don't have to worry about doing that for 30 minutes or 45 minutes, which is usually a regular breath work session. But maybe you have 30 seconds before a meeting in the car at your desk where you're noticing your jaw clenching, your forehead scrunching up, and that anxiety building up. You could take time to intentionally breathe and reset and find some calm.
Okay. Have you ever heard of holotropic breathing?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a form of breath work for sure.
I mean, that is intense, right?
It is. Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
Dan.
What, excuse me?
I said, okay, Dan, with your big words and your breathing techniques.
Well, because that's like, explain it real quick
Yeah.
what it is.
What'd you say?
Just explain it real quick. It's like where you take these like intense.
Yeah, so different types of breath work will use elongated breaths, shorter breaths. Maybe you're doing it more frequently, and you're increasing the amount of airflow and oxygen to your brain and your blood. So it's normal to feel dizzy or lightheaded during a session.
Oh, geez.
You're really working with your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the aspect of your nervous system that already kicks in to help you relax and calm when it feels stressed. But most times we haven't really worked that muscle, so to speak.
I found myself laughing. I found myself giggling like nonstop at the end of it, but I did feel myself release a ton of stress, right?
Okay.
Anyway, hey, we like that. Thank you so much, Jasmine.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely.
By the way, there'll be a virtual workshop, Breathwork Circle, this Sunday, March 7th at 7 p.m.